on, everyone? Welcome back to the Nintendo Prime Podcast, episode 20. It's a special one. We made it to 20 episodes. Fun fact, our first 20 episodes of the original run of the podcast, I don't know if you're aware of this, it took a year and a half.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
This one, not so much. Now, we did take a small break after E3, about a month and a half off before we got back into things. But we are back to normal. So, we're going to have a good time today. Eric's still getting the computer up over there to get the chat all going. It's a little bit of a slow boy. You know, it's a 12-year-old laptop. But we're here today to talk about... You see this thing behind me? What's this? Wait, there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow?
Oh,
wait. What happened? What? Oh, wait. I've been called a clickbaiter all week saying there was going to be a Direct this week? Oh, man. No, I didn't have any inside sources. It was just logic. You know what the logic was? There's a certain controller coming from Nintendo from the FCC that gets unveiled on Friday fully by the FCC. That controller has a long and skinny little sticker that's going to be going on, and according to the FCC filing, the only Nintendo controller in history that has had that was the N64 controller. And on top of that, Nintendo updated in that 13.0.0 update how you calibrate sticks. And I kept wondering at the time, why did they change it from clicking the stick to having to move it over and hold it in place to start calibration? Well, the N64 controller doesn't have a click. Clearly, N64 is likely being unveiled tomorrow. I don't think this is a shocker to anyone, whether or not it's coming now or if it's going to be coming in a few months. I don't know. Obviously, we also have the rumors about Game Boy and Game Boy Color as well. Clearly, there's going to be a big focus on Nintendo Switch Online. We have a lot to talk about there. We also have some giveaways for you guys today. Gosh, at least 4? I think we have at least 4 giveaways. 3 physical items, one digital item, and potentially more digital items to come. So thank you for everyone who's watching us live. If you're listening to this after the fact, which, by the way, we now technically have all 19 episodes up audio-wise, and I can guarantee you this episode will go up tomorrow. We're pretty good here. I got a shout out to Billy Blue, who became a member for his second month in a row. So thank you so much for that. We might have extra giveaways throughout the stream beyond those 4. Kind of sort of depends. If we can get about, 10 members? Sure, if we can get 10 new members during the stream, if you click that little join button, we'll give away a little bit of extra, probably just digital stuff, because I don't have more, I can't just make new physical items appear in front of me.
I mean, I can, but we probably
do we want those things?
I don't think they want that thing.
I don't think. Anyways, I'm your host, as always, Nathaniel Robo Jansen. Joining me on my left and your guys' right is Eric Moore.
How's it going, everybody?
So, how's it been going the past week?
I don't even know.
Don't even remember.
This whole last week is a blur.
It's just a total blur.
Yeah.
Little update for Eric. We talked a couple episodes ago how, man, he lucked out and got an Xbox Series X. Yeah. And then turns out they oversold, so he didn't get it when he was supposed to.
Or they didn't get it in time.
Whatever. But now it's actually in and has a shipping label and should be here, I assume, by the end of the week. Yes. If not Saturday, if not Monday at the latest. Yeah. Depending on if they're going to ship on weekends, which is coming through FedEx, and they do ship on weekends. So there is that. He'll know better once it's actually shipped because they'll give an estimation date on when they're going to arrive.
Right now it's set for tomorrow.
Right now, yeah. And who knows? It's not coming from far away, technically. It is coming from the Midwest. Mm-hmm. We live in Wisconsin. So it theoretically could be here tomorrow. If it's already on the truck and already overnight in here, cool. But we have no idea. What we do know, though, is that there is a Nintendo Direct. So we talked about why I thought there would be a Direct, and then Nintendo just dropped it. And what I love about Nintendo dropping the Direct the way that they did, it's because they put it at a time when I can actually cover it. I was so afraid they were going to do a Nintendo Direct at like 3 p.m. Central Time, and I was going to be like, no, my kids get home then, homework, routine, I can't cover it. No. It's 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Nice. That means we will be covering it live. That means I will be covering it live.
That means I will probably be leaving work a little bit late.
Probably.
Damn it.
It's just the way it goes.
Whatever.
So anyways, yeah, we will be, I will be covering it live. We'll be live reacting and all that jazz. So that's all good and fun. Thank you, Blazing Eternal, for becoming a member. So that's 1. We are at the tally count of 1. We also did have a super chat pop up a second ago from Turbo Blaz. It says, please stream tomorrow night after the direct. I need your gaming energy. Can you set up some shots? What's the biggest bomb the direct will drop? Thanks. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll do a shot for you. That's not a problem. You don't have to ask me twice. I have not live streamed since the last podcast. If you believe it or not, I haven't. So you know what? I can grab a shot here for it. For a $5, we'll just do a little Arbor Mist. Not a big deal. So Eric's getting everything all set up still over there.
Maybe.
I guess it will eventually get there.
Eventually.
I wonder if we could even hook up like a 2.5-inch SATA drive to that thing and actually make it somewhat usable just to browse.
Probably.
All right. So it is 3 p.m. Pacific for those who don't know. That is 2 hours. They are 2 hours behind us here in the state of Wisconsin. So for me, it's 5 p.m. We'll probably have a stream going up at 4 or 4:30, kind of depending how things are going at my house. Do a little pre-show. We'll do a small post-show. Can't guarantee there will be a double stream because the post-show will probably run right up until when I got to start getting my kids ready for bed and all that jazz. But we'll see because, I also am a full-time college student and have all the things I need to be doing. But we will definitely be live streaming before and after. Can't guarantee there'll be a nighttime reaction. Maybe a second day reaction. Maybe Eric and I get together and have a little conversation, just a pre-recorded conversation to talk about things. Or if I get some other guests or whatever, we'll see what happens. But cheers, man. Thank you so much for that $5. I do appreciate it. For every super chat, by the way, tonight, I'll do some sort of shot. The higher the super chat, the higher grade of alcohol. And we got actually quite a few options right now. At least I do. As Eric's still trying to get it going over there, let's hop right into this direct. Because this is what people want to know about. They want to know. Well, they also want to know about the giveaways. So let me briefly explain the giveaways. Since we have 4 of them going on, they're just going to happen randomly, sporadically throughout the stream. I'm not going to tell you what we're giving away until it's time to do that giveaway. And I'll probably have Eric decide which one we're going to do. He already knows what all 4 of them are, so he could just randomly pick it. But we're not doing one yet. Let's get into this direct predictions. So, Eric, the big thing about this direct, when they announced it, is they said it's going to be mainly focused on, games coming this winter. And I find that wording to be interesting, because winter doesn't begin until December 21st and ends on March 20th. This is just date-wise. We all know snow can come sooner or later, it all depends on where you are. But winter, technically from a calendar perspective, has a set time frame. And a majority of that set time frame is next year. So we're getting a 40-minute direct, by the way, which is basically as long as what they did at E3. Usually E3 is the longest direct of the year or the longest digital show of the year. When you get a 40-minute direct, there's always a lot of big things in it. So a lot of it's obviously focusing on next year. The question is, what's going to happen? And they say mainly, I think they're going to mention some things. Like I'm sure Switch OLED will come up.
You would hope.
I presume they're going to mention it exists.
You would hope.
I don't know if we're going to see a lot of Metroid Dread because we've had a lot of things come from Metroid Dread. But I also think there's some things coming this year, like Smash character reveal. Sakurai said the final DLC character would come this year. Okay, well that's probably not going to happen in the winter. Probably going to happen this month or next month. So I presume that character will probably get announced at least here.
Correct, yeah.
So that's one thing I think we could safely expect. But I'm actually curious, like when you think about, okay, so it's going to be focused basically a lot on next year. A lot of their big stuff's going to be next year announcements. So right now we only know about Legends Arceus in January. What the hell is happening in February, March? And what do you hope happens? We know
have a Splatoon 3 release date?
No. So, and they unveiled Splatoon 3 early this year.
Right. So
they don't even wait for E3.
I wonder if that would then lean towards that releasing in this time period then. Because that would be huge.
Splatoon 3 in March, maybe?
Yeah.
To cap the fiscal year?
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me.
Don't tease me like that.
I mean,
don't tease me
I'm
like
trying to think of what, unless they drop.
We have the Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
Yeah.
That could drop in there somewhere.
Yeah. That would be fantastic.
Wouldn't it
be exciting?
Wouldn't it be crazy if they actually, this was kind of like 2017 and they had almost a major game release every month?
That would be friggin' amazing.
And they said mainly, which, I suspect them to talk about a few of the games coming this year. Maybe we'll see Shin Megami Tensei 5 crop up again. Maybe we'll see Advance Wars 1+2 reboot or something. I assume we'll probably get a small update on the Mario Party game. But here's the thing. When they say mainly, it also makes you think, oh, they're going to talk about something outside that Oh, and one more thing.
So does that mean Breath of the Wild?
And what's that one? And this is a 40-minute direct.
Yeah, that's nuts.
They only do these when they have big announcements when they're this long. So it's like, I know it's been a long wait, and it has been, right? 2020, we barely got any announcements. We had the 35th anniversary Mario stuff, and we had Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and that we had to wait all year for those announcements after Animal Crossing. Yeah, we got Paper Mario dropped in the summer, but we didn't get, our usual hype fest and even knowing what was coming this year. Even this year, we haven't technically got a lot of games until right around this time, and now we're getting a handful. So it's kind of like Nintendo clearly has a lot of bullets in the chamber, and I think they're getting ready to just fire it off. And they're going to say, you know what our answer to Steam Deck is? It's Breath of the Wild 2, it's Splatoon 3, it's Mario Odyssey 2, it's Mario Kart 9, it's ARMS 2, it's this,
Mario Odyssey 2.
It's a new Xenoblade game, it's some new IP because Furukawa said they're going to focus on new IP.
The new Donkey Kong game.
New Donkey Kong, I'm not saying we're going to get all that stuff now in this direct. That's unrealistic.
Oh, God.
But there's going to be something. I mean, my heart wants me to say Breath of the Wild 2 teased again, which I don't think is going to happen this year.
I don't think so.
But teased again with the announcement of the title.
Oh, that would be a great ending to this freaking.
I don't think they're going to do that.
No.
I think they're actually going to end with a new game. Because that's technically not new. We know about that game.
Right.
I think there's going to be something new. But still, I think that something new is going to be falling outside of the current, winter period. I think it's going to be late 2022. This could be something where it's like, oh, Metroid Dread's about to come, but hey, by the way, here's Metroid Prime 4 finally. Just to let you know, that's coming. We could finally take a look at it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What the hell's the Mario team been doing? Period, since 2017.
Yeah.
Can't tell me this. They had their whole thing doing Bowser's Fury mode. Donkey Kong is a possibility. Like they clearly had to be doing something. What's the ARMS/Mario Kart team been doing? No idea. Mario Kart 9? We hope. Please?
Yeah, right.
So let's start with the safe stuff. What do you think are some of the safe things we can expect? Just to keep this on the hype responsibly frame. We'll get into the overhype.
Yeah.
But on the hype responsibly frame of mind, what do you think are the base things that we could just be like, yeah, that should happen?
I want to see more Sparks of Hope. Obviously, that game looks amazing. I want to see more of it. And I think that's a really good possibility. We touched on the 64 controller / possibly coming to online. That's a good possibility. Whatever they're doing behind the scenes with that controller is probably going to be revealed. Because, that's just it. What else can we see?
This is for Logan LeBlanc, by the way. Thank you so much for the $1.
Now the question is do they touch on Pokemon at all? Or do they have their own...
They've been strangely silent. I've been waiting for them to start the marketing cycle for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Maybe it starts now.
Yeah.
They usually don't do it in directs, but that could be.
That part. OLED's gotta be in here.
At least mention.
Right?
At least mention. I don't think it's going to be a big, long feature. But, if they mention, oh, by the way, Metroid Dread's coming same day, Switch OLED's coming, brand new system, remember this bright, shiny 7-inch screen, quick little 30-second teaser, move on. That's what I hope. So I'm not so sure they need to say much more, but they should remind people that it's coming.
Right. Do you think they touch on any more on Dread?
Do I think they touch any more on Dread?
Yeah.
They've been doing, Metroid Dread reports. Even, they did one 40, no, what is it? It wasn't 40, it was 38 minutes before they announced the direct. They did another Metroid Dread report. I'm not so sure if they're actually going to keep that going
or is it just going to be a scissor reel type thing?
I think, I can't imagine them not mentioning it.
Right.
But whether or not we're going to see anything significant that we haven't already gotten in the Dread reports, that I don't know. It could just be, a repeat of footage that's been in the Dread reports that maybe not everyone has seen. So it could be stuff like that. That's maybe what I expect for that.
Or maybe show visuals of what they've been talking about.
Sure. Now, going back to the Nintendo Switch Online, before the N64 stuff was even thought to be happening now, we had the rumors from Nintendo Life and other reputable places about Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. Is that coming still? Is that happening now?
Maybe. I mean, it could just be lumped into a whole new tier.
Remember, they didn't launch a new platform last year, and they had the prior 2 years.
Right. It could be a whole new tier with Game Boy Color.
So you think they're going to do a new
64?
tier,
Possibly.
a new pricing
I mean,
tier?
it won't surprise me.
So
It
the funny
really
thing
won't
is
surprise me.
about the Nintendo Switch Online stuff, because I think there's going to be a focus on this for like maybe even 10 minutes of this direct.
Mhm.
If they actually have Game Boy Color, and N64 coming, or roughly around the same time, or within a few months of each other, that to me is huge. But on top of that, Emily Rogers put out there. You guys don't know who she is. She is one of the all-time greatest Nintendo leakers to basically ever exist on the internet. One of the most reliable ones. And she doesn't speak up on stuff very often anymore. She's too busy in her hobbies and her job and all that. But she did reply to a few people over the last couple of days, mentioning that there's more coming that isn't even rumored or being talked about now to Nintendo Switch Online in terms of platforms. Things that nobody's talking about. And that always makes you swim. GameCube?
GameCube?
GBA?
GBA?
Oh, GBA? Are we getting DS? Are they just going to go all out in the next year and we're just getting everything?
Are they literally just going to go?
Remember the old out-of-the-box rumors that maybe we're getting other platforms like Sega Genesis or something? Like, what is happening?
I mean,
isn't it?
Yeah.
The thing is, we've been waiting, because I always like the idea of the Nintendo Switch Online service as a service to get their classic games.
Mhm.
At least I liked it as an idea better than having to rebuy them every single generation. You shouldn't have to rebuy them every generation, but since that's how Virtual Console was working, I kind of liked the subscription model. But then they didn't update the game library very often, or in my opinion, often enough. But and they obviously haven't had platforms quickly. So now, to be fair, these aren't just the old games running in emulators. They do update them to work online and sometimes have leaderboards and stuff like that. So they're more modernized. But is Nintendo about to take this seriously?
I hope
That's
so.
the question I have.
I hope so.
Look, remember an old rumor from Samus Hunter? She said that the entire Nintendo Switch Online service was going to be completely revamped. We talked about this,
Yeah.
6-7 months
Yeah,
ago.
I think so. Yeah.
And I
That's
don't
very
know if that's
possible.
happening, if that exact type of revamp is happening. But if Nintendo's about to take Nintendo Switch Online serious, I'm actually excited. Not just about the platforms, but what else are they going to do?
Why else would they have updated their servers? Fixed their servers if they weren't planning on doing something with their online service, or multiplayer games across the internet.
Xeon182, thank you for the $2 super chat. He said, new controller is a Metroid Dread Pro controller? Question. I will say this. Pro controller has a single listing, and they've had multiple themed Pro controllers.
Mhm.
So they would not need a new listing
No, it's
for
just
Pro
a new
controller.
new color.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be that. Yeah,
But,
it's just like color variants of Joy-Con. They don't have all those color variants in the FCC filing because it's the same device.
Yeah.
They might update the FCC filing. That could be something they do, but they don't add a new one. They
Mhm.
don't need
Mhm.
to. It's the same product internally. So thank you for that, though. Cheers.
Yeah. So why else would they update their servers if they're not, or revamp their servers if they're not doing something with their online stuff?
They got that's the $1 million question.
Right. I mean,
If they're not,
so they can support mobile.
I mean, they did it. Okay,
Chat.
so Monster Hunter Rise uses their new server infrastructure, and currently, right now, is maybe the smoothest, Nintendo Online game. Just there's hardly any disconnects. Lag is minimal, especially as long as you have a decent connection. Of course, if you have a bad connection on your end, you can't do anything about the fact that your connection sucks. But it's really smooth. And there hasn't been another Nintendo game released using it that I'm aware of. I kept trying to think if the Mario Party update with online uses it. I don't think it does. I think it's still on the old infrastructure last I checked. Someone can correct me on that in
they
the
also could
chat.
be flipping that over with the new one.
Yeah, the new one. I almost expect Splatoon 3 should be on it, right?
Right. Right.
And I hope they do something with Splatoon 3 that they needed to do with Splatoon 2. Not have your multiplayer save data local on your system that you can't back it up. You can't back up Splatoon 2. You system transfer, you lose everything.
Yeah, it's dumb.
It's dumb.
Especially if you purchase anything.
Your memory card breaks, you break your Switch, you're done. You lose it. It's just gone.
Or is that we're just talking like online leaderboard type stuff?
No. Done.
Done. So even if you purchase stuff and things like that, it's just done?
Well, I think the purchases are tied to your account.
Gotcha. Okay.
But your character will start all over again at level 0.
Fun.
And you won't have any of your gear or anything. I know this because it happened to me. I haven't played Splatoon 2 since it happened to me, and I love Splatoon. So, yeah, I'm hoping that's fixed in Splatoon 3. Now, granted, that's not a server issue. That is a game design problem. They should have never went with that game design. It's the only online multiplayer game, massively online multiplayer game that I can even think of that does local multiplayer save data on your own platform and not actually have it on their servers. So you could just log into your account on a different Switch, put the game in there and actually play your character. It's weird. But, again, maybe that is fixed in Splatoon 3. But everything, my excitement for Nintendo Switch Online announcements potentially tomorrow. I'm going to say potential because we don't know.
Right.
Is not just the platforms added, but the idea that Nintendo is starting to care about Nintendo Switch Online. Maybe the Bluetooth audio edition was the beginning of them caring.
Right.
Granted, we can't use mics with it yet. They definitely, I don't think are going to dump the voice app on our phones, unfortunately. I think that's going to be around this whole generation. But the Bluetooth audio headsets, it probably should have been their day one because the ability was there. They just had to turn it on. I think that's a step in the right direction for whenever the next platform comes. They will have everything localized on the Switch or Switch 2.
Yeah,
just my take. We did get a $5 super chat in from Don Lewis. He said, "I'd be happy with a progress report on Splatoon 3." Yeah, and the thing is, we haven't seen Splatoon 3 since spring, so it would actually make sense for it to appear here.
Right.
Wouldn't be a new announcement, but it would be a new announcement if we get a release date.
Right.
So, Splatoon 3 is almost something I kind of expect. I don't know if it's safe to say, because the only thing safe to say is any game that's already coming out this year. But, or even Legends might be even safer to say, because we have a release date for that, and we've only seen it twice. But, I think of all the games we know about for next year, Splatoon 3 has the best chance of actually being in March.
Right.
Nintendo likes having a big March game.
Yeah.
Caps their fiscal year, makes their investors happy, gets things started well for the next year. Last year it was Animal Crossing. What's it going to be this year? Legends Arceus is in January, so it's not that.
Right.
Now, my heart says Breath of the Wild 2, baby! But
yeah, I think we're both on agreement that it's going to be end of year.
That's my heart.
If next year.
That's my heart. My heart wants what it wants.
Oh, for sure. The other thing at all, was it, they say that there would be no more Zelda stuff this year? Or
they did nothing for the 35th anniversary.
Okay. Was it this
just
year,
the Game & Watch?
That was it total for the 35th anniversary.
Well, based on what he said, we have nothing planned for the 35th anniversary beyond this.
Okay.
Skyward Sword HD wasn't part of the 35th anniversary. That was coming out regardless.
Okay.
So some people are holding out hope for 35th anniversary stuff for Zelda.
Do you think?
No,
not at all.
I don't think they're doing it.
Not even for the beginning of next year.
They're not going to do it
to build up to.
No, they're gonna blow out for the 40th to make up for it. I'm sure. But
yeah,
I honestly think COVID just shut it down. I think most of the 35th anniversary of Mario stuff was completed before COVID became a thing. And that's the only reason why we still got it. After COVID and sending everybody home, I don't think they've had any time to even think about doing things for the 35th anniversary of Zelda.
And on top of what they've already
doesn't mean we can't get like the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD next year. That doesn't mean we can't get it. I just don't think they're going to say. I don't think they're going to say, "Oh, this is part of the 35th anniversary."
It's not going to be labeled
Zelda.
as part of that. Yeah.
For starters, it's really hard for me to fathom saying this is part of the 35th anniversary of Zelda if it releases, say, next summer, when we're now in the 36th year of Zelda. See, when they did it with Mario and they leaked it into the next year, it didn't actually go past the anniversary date. At this point, something Zelda would probably go past that anniversary date in February. It just literally would not make sense to call it that. And here's the thing. They don't need the 35th anniversary to sell Zelda.
Yeah,
they don't need to sell Mario either.
You're not wrong.
But they obviously, I think, had a roadmap plan originally. We're going to do this for Mario. We're going to do this for Zelda. But, again, COVID does change a lot of things, whether we like it or not. So thank you so much for that. We had COVID-19 for Smash, says Zion182. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat. I appreciate it. COVID-19 for Smash.
That'd be nuts.
I don't know how people would react to that.
Just wrecks the game.
Yeah. I mean, it's a virus.
Yeah,
People have literally lost family members to it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that some people would find it hilarious.
Yeah.
And think it's the greatest thing
sure.
Sakurai could ever do.
Yeah.
And other people would just be boycotting Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't like to do controversial things, if you can't tell. Sometimes it happens, but they don't like to do it. They like to keep their their face out of the limelight. So thanks for that. I got your shop board up here. So there was a rumor, and this is where potentially something Zelda might come into play. There was a rumor a few days ago from a semi-reliable source that Breath of the Wild 2 has been delayed. Now, they have since clarified from that video, and I clarified in the follow-up video I did. I don't know how many people watched both because the original video has more views than the second. That's just how it goes. I can't literally go in and re-edit videos after the fact once they're uploaded, guys. It is what it is, so I can't update that video. But
hooray.
What I can say, that's the thing. People always get mad, but there's but you didn't. What do you want me to do? This isn't an article written on a website. I can't go in and edit. There's no edit button to change the content of that video.
There is no...
Without taking the video down,
right.
Which then negatively impacts the channel.
You know, that would be a great feature for YouTube to do.
We don't even have an edit button on Twitter. So, like, I'm not even pushing for video. Can we just get edit on Twitter at this point? Anyways.
You're not wrong.
Like, it's the simplest thing to do. But the rumor was it was delayed. And I took that rumor as... Well, the only date we know is 2022. So I hear the word delay and I go, 2023. Turns out that's not what they meant. So they originally, apparently, it was at the beginning of this year, Breath of the Wild was actually set to be the big holiday game this year. And if you look at the lineup of games this year, there is kind of that absence of a big grabbing game. Someone's going to argue Shin Megami Tensei 5, and I understand. But from Nintendo's perspective, it's Mario Party. That's going to be the one that sells the best. But, like, that's not usually what you would lead a holiday with, right? You would, Pokemon, I guess, is in there, but it's a remake. You would think Nintendo would have had a Mario or a Zelda or something ready to go, and they didn't. So they claimed, well, it got delayed outside of 2021, and then we finally got the 2022 date. And it was delayed out of 2021 into summer of 2022. And so their new delay rumor wasn't delaying it out of 2023, it was delaying it from summer to holiday. Now, obviously, if any of this rumor is true, and it could all be made up bullshit because we don't actually have dates. If it's true, it also just adds credence to me that I don't think the game's coming next year anyways. Because if it keeps getting delayed, that's what Zelda games do. So, like, why should I believe it's not going to get delayed to spring of 2023, and then summer of 2023, then holiday of 2023. The next thing you know, it's launching Nintendo's next platform.
I was going to say, if it follows Breath of the Wild, the original, it's going to be 2025 by the time it comes out, if not more.
Yeah, it'll be on the next platform.
Yeah.
It'll be on the next platform. Yeah. So, I don't think it's going to take that long.
No.
So, assuming that it was delayed to at least holiday of next year, which I'm totally fine with that.
I was kind of thinking
I want it early.
Yeah,
I want it in March. 5th anniversary of the launch of Breath of the Wild and the Switch. Hello, wouldn't it be sick to come out on March? I don't even know if it can come out March. I don't know what date that is in the calendar. But, like, that would be sick. But here's the deal. At least the way I look at this. If it is delayed till then, that does kind of open the potential of, like, a summer remaster Zelda game. Mm-hmm. Potentially. Yeah. And that is something we could see here. Because, if we're just honest, they've ported, like, every Wii U game under the sun except for what? Star Fox Zero, Xenoblade Chronicles X. I know there's a lot of people that want that game. The Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. And since they've ported so many Wii U games at this point, it's clearly not hard for them to do and make the adjustments necessary to bring it to Switch. And it's not going to be hard for the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess that were originally games that didn't have two screens. So,
yeah.
My thing is, do you think there's a possibility of one of those two games getting unveiled tomorrow?
Yeah, I think that's always a possibility.
Which one would you like to see? Or do you think it'll be a dual pack?
That would be.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
That would be super.
They like to get $60 a pop over and over again, so I don't see it.
But they did do the combination of Mario.
Yeah, but those weren't really remastered. Those were just
they were old
emulators. These ones have actually been redone in HD. Sort of. Twilight Princess is a little less work than Wind Waker, but
yeah, I don't know. I didn't play either one of them, so I could. Let's go with Wind Waker. I'd like to see more.
To see more Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Is that because that's when I played a lot as a kid?
Yes.
So you saw a lot of it. My ex-girlfriend saw a lot of it. A lot of people saw me play Wind Waker. A lot. My parents saw it. People would be forgiven if they thought my favorite game of all time was Wind Waker, because I for like a 3-year period.
Played
It was pretty
absolute,
much
like, snot of it.
if I wasn't playing like Prince of Persia or Time Splitters, I was playing that game like all the time. Unless I was at Eric's house, then we were doing Halo or something. But
Right.
seriously, I was playing it like all the time, more than Age of Empires, surprisingly,
Mm-hmm.
more than Madden.
Yeah,
And I play a lot of Madden, guys. I enjoy Madden. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea.
I mean,
Wish it was on Switch. I wish it was on Switch.
For Madden back in that day.
Well, back then we had options. There was a
Right.
quarterback club.
Yeah.
NFL 2K eventually
Right.
came along, and that just took off, and that became our favorite. But we kind of always still had Madden because of the college football.
Right.
And they were linked, and we
Right.
could, it's kind of cool to like take a college or make a college,
Mm-hmm.
have your own players, and then get them to the NFL. Like that was something that was intrinsically only done with EA.
Right.
But that was also back when it felt like they would put an effort in the Madden. At least like every 3 years you'd get a good one. Now,
Right.
I mean, some people don't think there's been a good one since 2012, and we're in 2021.
They probably wouldn't be wrong.
I mean, and this year they made some improvements on it, but it's also
It's
like,
still
but they didn't fix some of the bugs that have been
Buggy
there.
as hell.
Well, for what we play, it is.
I don't care. It's still buggy as hell.
We play a lot of franchise mode, so
And that's what they updated.
I mean, they did more than just update that. But yeah, that is something they've focused on this year. And it's better in some ways. The coaching tree is kind of cool. Kind of like that. Adds more depth to it. They actually made training camp and like, your weekly stuff actually like kind of cool. You can actually improve players now, pretty decently through practices. But again, we don't need to talk too much about Madden. It's not on Switch. But
Right.
yeah, we were just playing it before this. That's why
Yeah.
it kind of came up. Because, guys, I got an Xbox Series S today. He's getting an X. I got an S.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was just kind of an unplanned purchase today. Went to pay off my OLED, walked out with a Series S. And I paid off my OLED. And yes, we're still giving away an OLED, by the way, for those who don't know. We are giving away a Nintendo Switch OLED on next week, Friday. All you have to do to enter right now is be subscribed and then show up to that live stream. The live stream's already set up on the channel, so you can go set notifications for that. To be there. Also, by the way, if you are subscribed and you have your subscription hidden, you need to unhide your subscriptions or I can't see it and I have to go fix the camera.
Yes.
So, Eric,
Fantastic.
why don't you tell well, before I unplug, tell people
Yes.
while
our
I
first
go fix the
giveaway is?
camera? No, sure. You know what? Why don't you tell them that and I grab an item and just talk
We
about
will-
it while I go fix the
We
camera.
will come back in and you know what? Let's start with this one. A good old nice physical version of Immortal Phoenix Rising. Because why not?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a physical version, Eric.
We have a physical version. Yay, physicals! Hooray, camera!
Camera's overheating.
We're coming! Hey, there it is! Immortals Phoenix Rising. Hey, and eventually we should probably look at a small fan too.
More than a small fan. Probably need like a
Yeah.
bar fan in this biatch.
Yeah, right. So,
Anyways, my audio's bad too. Sorry if there was like a click from plugging the mic back in.
Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Yep. Mortals Phoenix Rising. We're giving away a physical copy of this right now. I'm going to tell you how to enter in a moment. I'm going to, it's something you're going to type in the chat. All right. You have to type this out exactly as I put it. This, by the way, worldwide, baby. I'll ship this thing all over the world. So anyone can enter. Again, we still have 3 more giveaways after this and maybe more if we get more members. I think we're at 1 right now still, right? Or we're at 2? No, 1. We had 1 new member. So we need 9 new members to do some bigger digital giveaways. All right, so let's see here. Type the following in the chat, folks. One time.
Do you have it set up?
Yeah.
Okay.
One time to win a copy of Immortals. Make sure I spell
Phoenix
it right.
Rising.
How they spell Phoenix is right.
F-E-N-Y-X.
F-E-N-Y-X. Phoenix Rising. All right, bam. And I will pin that quick so you guys can enter. So again, this is just to give a giveaway for the physical copy of that. So while people are entering for that, let's talk about...
what they need to do?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'll get into that before I pick the winner.
Sounds good. Okay,
Yep.
Perfect.
Because there is something you guys will need to do.
Yes.
So we can get everything all confirmed and all that. So we don't like end the stream and all of a sudden we have no way to get a hold of you. What the hell's happening?
Right.
But we'll get into that
Right.
in a little bit. Some of you guys that have done our giveaways before know how this works.
Yes. Okay.
So What is one big game you really want them to announce that isn't currently even known to exist at this point? Because I feel like there's going to be that and one more thing, and I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be something we just don't know.
It'd be awesome to see an F-Zero game.
Oh! Describe your ideal F-Zero game.
I even if they remake the original, I just want the Death Wheel back. I mean, I don't care. The original one was freaking fantastic. So, get a little bit more Falcon Punch in there, and Falcon reaches out of the freaking thing and actually punches a car next to it.
Die!
Yeah, right.
Awesome.
That'd just be freaking awesome to see another freaking F-Zero game with the Death Wheel, obviously. No.
Okay,
even better
explain the Death Wheel, because I don't think people know what it is.
So
because there's a lot of people who
F-Zero,
they weren't even alive back then.
F-Zero, when you fell off the course, either you fell off the course or you died somehow, there'd be almost like a slot machine, pin 3 wheels going, where you had to match up, I think, the death, like the skull and crossbones, and once you did that, it blew up another player, and it was freaking awesome. I don't know what it was I don't know what player blew up, but I think it was just random.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
it was one of the coolest. I don't think I've seen that in any other racing game.
to put that in freaking
That's in Mario Kart.
Mario Kart somehow.
It's an item. If you hold it when you get knocked off the track.
Yeah.
Like if you're on like Rainbow Road and you get knocked off the track or get hit by a red shell or something, that'll be your death. Then that item just triggers.
Dude,
that'd
be
sick.
Awesome.
That would be sick. That would be fun. But yeah, F-Zero obviously is a fan favorite that people would like to have come back. All right, so we're gonna actually pick the winner for this quick. And then I'll get into a game that I hope gets announced.
Nice.
So when we pick the winner, I am going to hit the roll it button over here by Nightbot. Nightbot's going to announce a name. That name doesn't matter. And that name doesn't matter because if you're not subscribed, you're not winning this.
Same thing with your subscription.
If it's hidden and I can't tell you're subscribed, you also can't win. Okay? That's just the rules. I got to be able to verify it. Nightbot has a way to verify, but if it's hidden, I can't verify it. So I will roll until there is someone who pops up that's verified, and then I will announce the winner. The winner needs to, at me back in the chat, at Nintendo Prime back in the chat to let me know they're here, because you have to be here to win. You can't just enter and then walk away and see if you win later. I have no way to get a hold of you. That doesn't work.
Right.
2, you need to screenshot me atting you. It'll show, and this is important because this shows that you're highlighted. This is important for one reason, even if I've confirmed, and the camera's down again. I gotta go change the setting on that and bring a fan in here. So when we announce the winner, you got to screenshot it and then email me, nathan@nintendoprime.net, and I will put the email in the chat for you. And email that screenshot to me showing that it's highlighted, and then we will get all the shipping details taken care from there. Now I'm gonna go get the camera turned on again, and I'm gonna go grab a fan so this stops happening.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get the camera turned back on. And Eric, I guess, why don't you take a few questions from the chat while I'm gone here for a moment. We'll announce the winner right when I get back.
Camera is sus. Hooray, cameras. And Nate walks away and I sit here going, Luigi's Mansion 4. That would be amazing. What? Oh, nope. Didn't like that.
Hold on. Give it a moment. No memory card. Definitely did not like
Oh, God. Yes. Favorite food is, oh gosh. Pizza? Yeah, probably pizza. It's still excited for Back 4 Blood? Yeah. That is mostly the reason why I got the Xbox. Favorite Mario game? Ooh. That's a good one. I did get back into Odyssey. I have completed the first 4 levels, and it is fun. But Mario 64 is probably my favorite Mario game. And favorite Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. Hands down. Easy. Ideal Smash character announcement? I mean, Waluigi would be nice. I'd love Conquer. Doubt that's happening. It'd be really interesting to see Master Chief, but yeah. Oh, Nintendo 64 was my heyday. So yes, I would absolutely be loving to see that coming to Nintendo Switch Online. It would actually make my paying for it worth it. Can I beat up Nate? Maybe? I don't know, we haven't really wrestled. Could I beat you up? Possibly. I don't know. I don't know if that means, will I beat you up right now? Beer or whiskey? Neither. No. I'm not a big whiskey. I mean, I drink whiskey over beer, but I'm not a big whiskey fan. Yeah, right. Dr. Cherry Mountain Dew is fantastic. Oh, no. Dude, never mind. I rethought of it. New Snowboard Kids game. That's what I want to see. I want to see a new Snowboard Kids game. Because, yeah. I don't know if we're going to get that, but I highly doubt we're going to get that, but yes. New Snowboard Kids game. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to figure that out, Logan. When we can get a rematch in.
Can you hear it?
I don't know. Are you guys able to hear the fan through my microphone? Let me know. We're good.
Good?
Yep.
Hopefully that worked.
Yeah.
That's all we did
Yeah,
during
right?
E3.
Yep.
So.
Perfect. Did I murder Nate?
Maybe.
Favorite Home Alone movie? I like one. First one's good.
All right, let's get the winner announced here.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll it. All right, we have a winner. Maybe. Remember, you had to, after I at you in the chat, you need to at me back.
Yep. Kevin McAllister in Smash. Yes.
All right, congrats to at Jonathan Evans. Quickly, at me back in the chat to confirm. Yulia. Is it me? Honey, you always win. I'm your fiance. Winner, chicken dinner. Oh, you. Can't break that.
Careful, Yulia might
that.
come back down
Can't
and
break
beat
that.
the crap out of you, too.
Can't break that. Come on, Jonathan Evans. At me in the chat, buddy, or we gotta draw a new name. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds, or a new name is drawn. 30 seconds. That's a lie. I don't ever win. You have me, baby. That's supposed to be the ultimate victory. I want a steak dinner, so do I.
Yeah,
Baby, pick up some steaks on the way
does
home.
sound good.
We'll have a little late night, 1 o'clock in the morning steak dinner.
Come on, John.
Jonathan Evans going once. Jonathan Evans going twice.
At Nintendo Prime.
Oh, I think that's done.
I think
Reroll.
that's done. Yeah.
He's had plenty of time.
Yep.
All right. Congratulations.
Nice. That's a great name.
It is. Congrats to. If I can type. Oh, wait. Oh! Jonathan Evans got it before I could get it out. All right, Jonathan Evans, congratulations. You got it literally in the microsecond before I announced the new winner. So thank you for that. Now, Jonathan Evans, you need to scroll up. You need to screenshot where I added you.
Yes.
And then email me, nathan@nintendoprime.net. I will be checking the email periodically throughout the stream.
That does suck. Because
Nightbot announced it.
Nightbot announced it.
Yep.
I'm so sorry. That is...
So, Jonathan Evans, you need to scroll up, screenshot where I added you, and email me, nathan@nintendoprime.net, and we will get the shipping details and all that squared away. All right. Setting that aside, let's get back to the conversation at hand, shall we?
Yeah.
And that is, what now? Well, for me now, it's what big game do I want to see get announced? Because you changed the Snowboard Kids.
I did.
Did you explain why you changed the Snowboard Kids? Because you went F-Zero pretty hard.
I did.
So why Snowboard Kids now? Why is that a franchise you want to see come back? and why do you want to see it announced right now?
We were talking about Mario Kart, and obviously F-Zero is a racing game similar to Mario Kart.
But I mean, Snowboard Kids is a
Snowboard
racing
Kid
game.
is, huh?
It's a racing game.
No. I was going along. It is more of a
Unique.
in line with Mario Kart type of racing game.
Okay.
With the items, the multiple laps type. I mean, they're all kind of in the same vein of that thing. I just like that type of game. It would also, I think, build off of Mario Kart hype. I think because Mario Kart hype is huge, and if you could release that along with it, I mean, I think it would do well.
Probably would do well.
Because I don't think a lot of people played it back in the day.
Okay. I mean, we played a lot of it, obviously, but I don't know that a lot of people did.
Right.
I'll say this. I really enjoy Snowboard Kids. I would be excited about that announcement. I don't know how many people watching would be. So I'm going to give the people, probably some of the people, what they want. Because, bottom line is, who's the mascot for Nintendo?
Pikachu? No.
Pika. Well, he sells more. It's Mario.
Luigi?
I think it's time we get the next major Mario game announced.
Ooh.
Teased for 2022.
Okay.
Not going to be releasing in the current, up to March or whatever.
Okay.
But teased because it's been a while. And I clearly think they have something in the works, something they could show. I'm not going to say it's Odyssey 2. I think there's always that thing, it'll be Odyssey 2. But it's been 4 years. I don't feel like they need 4 years to make Odyssey 2. If they wanted to do Odyssey 2, remember, they didn't have any DLC beyond that little multiplayer Luigi thing. Go find the balloon from your friends. So, like, they added that mode in really quick, and then that was it. There's been, like, no real DLC added to Mario Odyssey, which felt weird, kind of, in the we had, 3 different releases of DLC for Breath of the Wild, but nothing for Mario? What the heck?
Right.
So clearly they've been doing something. And as I've mentioned before, it wasn't just Bowser's Fury mode.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what, but something. I know there's a rumor some of the team is working on some sort of Donkey Kong game, maybe. But I'm going to predict. I'm going to try to speak into existence a new mainline Mario game. A 3D one at that.
Yeah.
Not the side scrollers, a 3D one. I don't know, again.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be Odyssey 2, because I feel like it's been so long that it might just be time to hit the reset button again with a fresh, new, unique style game. But we'll see. Maybe it's Bowser's Fury that was just a tease of what's to actually come in this game with a fully open world Mario game.
What if they did like an actual like Bowser game? Where you basically it's like a Mario game, but you're playing fully as Bowser. You kidnap Princess Peach. I mean, that would be awesome.
It would be awesome, but that's not what's going to happen. It's going to be a Mario game if there's going to be.
I know.
Some people are going to say Mario Kart 9, and I agree. I would love a Mario Kart 9 announcement. I just don't think they want to like potentially hurt Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sales this holiday by mentioning there's a new Mario Kart game next year. So I think they'll leave that alone. I think Mario Kart 9 is going to have a very if Mario Kart 9 happens at all on this platform, it'll happen someday. But if it happens on Switch, I think it's going to be a very, very quick.
Stop buying Mario Kart 8.
It's going to be a very quick announce to release. I literally think it might be a 3-month thing. Mm-hmm. We announce it, it's out in 3 months. I literally think that's how quick it's going to be, because they don't want to lose the sales, of Mario Kart during a major time. But if they can replace it with a massive boost of Mario Kart 9. Stop buying
Mario Kart 8.
Well, bottom line, like, from now to the end of the generation, people always say, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is selling so well. It is. But what's going to sell better from now to the end of the generation? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Mario Kart 9? Mario Kart 9. They're not going to sell 30 million more Mario Kart 8 Deluxes, but they might sell 30 million Mario Kart 9. So it is more profitable for them to release 9.
Yeah.
But they can also just milk it, too. So
I mean, they do like to milk things. So, bring that cash cow in here. Beat it until it's dry.
So, yeah, I think a new Mario game, mainline Mario game, is coming. That's my opinion anyways. Yeah. At least on a pipe dream.
Oh, for sure.
Not yet announced, not even really rumored or talked about kind of game. Lynn D with the $5 says, would you guys play a Zelda game from Ganondorf's point of view? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've talked about that before.
In the past. Yeah.
Yeah, a game from Ganondorf's point of view? Absolutely. I almost think one almost needs to exist as Ganondorf's story is getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
And more in depth as the series has gone on. it's something that I've always wanted to explore more, because I obviously don't think that Ganondorf thinks he's a villain.
Right.
The Wind Waker actually had a very, and this is one reason why I really want the Wind Waker issue to come back for anyone who didn't play the Wind Waker. There's a very deep story where Ganondorf actually thinks he's the good guy, and that he's saving Hyrule and making up for mistakes he caused.
Mm-hmm.
He feels like Hyrule was flooded. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but he feels like he caused that, and he's trying to fix his own mistake. He thinks he's the good guy. He does it in a way that obviously Ganondorf would do,
good,
and would. Kidnapping people is probably not a great way to do good things, but
come on,
that's what he knows.
Yes.
So I would really like to see a game from his perspective sometime. But again, just like Bowser, just like Ganondorf, or just like any other of the main villains in Nintendo games, we have never really gotten games from their perspective, and I don't think we ever will. I think they go, we could put development resources into that, or we could just make the next Breath of the Wild 2 game that's going to sell 20+ million. What would we rather do? An unknown or a known? We'll stick with the known, and that's kind of what Nintendo does. Now, one thing that I think would be nice to see, a new IP. Shintaro Furukawa said we have a focus on updating current games and new IP. But we haven't seen a new IP come out since he said that. Not even announced.
So instead of arms, what about kicks? I mean...
What would that... by the way, it wouldn't be kicks, it'd be legs.
Well, I mean, you could, but...
Go with the obvious thing.
Yeah.
If it's arms, it's legs.
Headbutts.
Or it's head.
Headbutts.
Heads.
Yeah.
Dun,
Head,
dun.
shoulders, knees, and... Nope.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think we had another super chat, Eric. You want to read that one off?
Yeah, if you could put any character in Mario Kart 8, who would it be? Ooh.
None. Because I put him in Mario Kart 9 instead.
Yeah.
Cop-out answer.
I know.
Cop-out answer.
I think I know your answer. If it's not, hold on, let me...
Link's already in the game.
No.
You know my answer, then? I don't think he knows my answer. He thinks he knows my answer. He's looking things up.
I don't think it is. Tingle. Tingle in
I
Mario
knew you were
Kart.
going to say Tingle. I love Tingle. Tingle should be in every game. Tingle should be in Smash. In fact, I hope they announce Tingle in Smash. We're going to get in that in a moment, too.
That'd be
Tingle
awesome.
in Smash.
That'd be funny.
Tingle in Smash, baby. Who doesn't want that? Tingle in Smash. Come on. Okay. And we do have confirmation, by the way, on that last giveaway from
Perfect.
Jonathan. Got his email. So we'll
Okay.
get address exchange and all that.
Okay.
All right. So, awesome. No. Love Tingle.
Yes.
Absolutely adore
Yes.
Tingle. But, no. This is going to be one that I don't think anyone saw coming. It is from
Okay.
Zelda.
Okay. I got a character then. Do it after you're done.
Because I want a heavy.
Okay.
Tingle would be too light. I want a heavy.
Well, right. Okay.
So you can automatically go, Ganondorf. Oh, that's a given.
I mean, yeah.
But I don't think that's heavy enough. I want to see the Great Fairy get in.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
The Great
Yeah.
Fairy.
That's a good one.
You can make her at least the size of Bowser in
Yeah.
DK.
Yeah.
Be one of the heavies. And just wreck everyone's face. Just wrecking face and laughing at people as she
Right.
does it. Oh,
Right,
I won.
right.
Now you must pay me.
Yeah, right?
Why? You won.
Yeah.
So you pay me.
Yeah,
I
right.
won. But we didn't
Right.
bet anything.
Yeah. No, that'd be crazy. Anytime you hit somebody with any sort of item, it steals coins because you're paying. You're paying her.
her. Yep. Oh, I'm here to help you, but you must pay me first.
Yeah.
Why do you need these random flowers? Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
but I'll
right.
give you an upgrade if you
Yeah,
give me
right,
those
right.
flowers. I always wonder what the hell she's got cooking behind the scenes. I wonder if Great Fairy's actually evil. We just don't know it yet.
Dude, that'd be a sick plot twist.
Find that out, Breath of the Wild 2.
Right.
That's why Link's up in the sky, because the Great Fairy destroyed everything.
Yeah, right.
We got to recapture the Great Fairy.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What if that is the plot line? I want to hear everyone giving me credit for that. Like, it's okay. So,
I would like to see an interchangeable skins of Rabbids.
Rabbids, of course you would.
So you could get
Of course
you get it like Rabbid Mario,
Rabbid
Peach, Luigi.
Sure.
I mean, you got your pick your Rabbid. I mean, for your different skins.
I mean, if I could have any character in the world, it'd be SpongeBob, but that's just not gonna happen.
I mean, yeah.
It's just not gonna happen. Just like I want SpongeBob in Smash, it's just not gonna happen. I know, guys, there's a fighting game that he's already in. I get it, all right? I really don't like fighting games that much anyway, so if there's only really one I play and it's Smash, so I just want everyone in Smash because I'm probably not going to play any other fighting game like ever again.
Yeah.
So speaking of fighting games, I think it's pretty safe to presume we're getting a Smash character reveal tomorrow.
I like that one. Sorry, I saw a comment. Kirby's 3D Dreamland.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So there is a good chance we're going to get a character reveal tomorrow, the final character, to wrap up the ultimate Smash game. So the question is, what do you want it to be? Forget what you think it will be. What do you want this character to be? Because bottom line is, it doesn't matter what we think it's going to be. We're probably wrong. It doesn't matter what we want it to be. We're probably wrong. So we might as well just go with what we want over what we think it will be. Because bottom line is, no matter what they announce, half the internet's going to be pissed off and half the internet's going to be happy. And that's just the way it is. I don't think there's been a single announcement from Nintendo that everyone's universally cheered. Even like, you might think, oh, but what about like Joker from Persona? Well, yeah, sure, it was cheered by Persona fans. Anyone who doesn't give a shit about Persona was not happy about that ad. That's just the way it is.
Right.
The way it is with every character. So, what character do you want to see added in chat? You can chime in 2 or 3 characters in there. We'll read them, a couple of them off.
I mean, it'd be nice to finally see Waluigi in there. I mean,
go on with Waluigi?
Doubt it's gonna happen because isn't he a trophy
I think so.
or whatever? So he's
So
already in there.
it's what you want.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to see him. I mean, I really want Conquer, but I really don't think that's happening ever. But
we didn't think Banjo would happen either.
Yeah.
Technically, Banjo is more popular than Conquer.
Yes.
But not as relevant. That character actually didn't sell very well individually. Because most people today don't know who the frick he is.
What?
He has Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo, yeah.
And Conquer's even less known.
Yeah.
So, like...
Not going to happen.
No. I'm not going to say not going to happen. Nintendo picked the characters, and if they want Conquer, Microsoft will say fine. Microsoft ain't going to get in the way of free advertising for games they don't even have anymore.
You would assume it has to be a Nintendo...
Well, we've had 2 third parties in a row. That's what makes people think, oh, it's got to be a Nintendo.
And
it's the final one for Smash.
Right, I was going to say, you're not going to end on a third party.
But then who would it be? I mean, Waluigi you mentioned, sure.
Yeah.
Like, Nintendo does like to use them sometimes to advertise upcoming games. But we already have, like, Samus and Ridley. Like, I don't know if it would be something for Metroid. Obviously Breath of the Wild 2 could be the champions. Swappable champion skins and stuff. Could be them.
Yeah.
With abilities that do roughly the same thing, but just look different.
Right. Well, I mean, they all have the...
Yeah, this is different abilities. Like, Bravali's Gale is...
Oh, yeah, well, that... Yeah, I thought you were talking about, like, the Magnesis and the...
Oh, yeah. I'm not talking about
those... Their final smashes would be different.
So I keep wondering, like, what it's going to be. Because my heart keeps telling me it's got to be a Nintendo character. Because 2 third parties in a row, it's got to be Nintendo. Final
Last
one. Nintendo's going to want to cap it off. We hope.
Sakurai? Sakurai for Smash?
Gets added. Reggie gets added.
Yes.
Ode to Reggie.
Yes.
But, like, I don't really know what they could add at this point. There is, by the way, I know there's a billion Nintendo characters they could add. Ones that are super relevant today that aren't currently in the game. I totally get that. As an example, we could add more Splatoon characters in.
Yeah.
Like Marin. Or Marina or whatever. Get them in. Like, we can get a whole bunch of...
More ARMS characters.
More ARMS characters in, which I don't think that'll happen because ARMS wasn't super popular. By the way, popular for a fighting game, not popular for a Nintendo game. So, I keep wondering, like, maybe it's someone from Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or the new IP that's being made by Monolith Soft. Maybe it's something from there that we don't know about yet. But I just don't know. I really don't know what it could be. A lot of people obviously think, well, it's going to be third party and it's going to be some major character that represents a generation. Crash. A lot of people think it'll be Crash because Crash Bandicoot represents a generation of PlayStation gamers. Plus, Crash is not owned by Sony, so you can get the rights for that when we have the new Crash games all on Switch and everything. So, or at least the remastered one. So it's kind of like, okay, Crash for Smash. Some people think that makes sense.
And it rolls off the tongue real nice.
Crash for Smash, yeah. There's also a thought process that it could be something like Master Chief. And maybe that's what the whole Switch being in the background for Microsoft all the past year has all been about, because they knew this whole time Master Chief was coming to Switch, and Microsoft would absolutely love that because they have Halo Infinite coming out. So it's a little nice cross promotion for them for Switch people to consider getting Halo in some form or another, Game Pass, streaming on your phone, PC, Xbox, whatever. And obviously Nintendo and Microsoft have been kind of close, but it's been mostly a lot of Microsoft giving Nintendo stuff. Nintendo hasn't really given back. And this is almost, if it was Master Chief, that would almost be a synergy grab. It looks great for Microsoft to get a representation in the biggest, most popular fighting game, highest selling fighting game of all time, and have it be their mascot as the final one. You know how awesome it would be for that, and cross promotion Nintendo would get from all of Microsoft's accounts and everything.
For sure.
Like it'd be nuts. Halo Infinite would even help probably even sell Smash somehow. But it would also be beneficial to Microsoft. So there's like a cross, beneficial factor there. But Sakurai mentioned Nintendo picked them all. Maybe Nintendo did pick Master Chief.
It would be a massive announcement.
I think, the thing is, we keep thinking Crash, Master Chief, Waluigi. We could think any number of big characters. But my thing is, I am going to err on the side of caution because while we hope it's a massive, major character, what if it's not? What if it's not? What if it's just like Oberon from Octopath Traveler?
That would be nice to see.
Which is weird to see him in 3D, but whatever.
Right.
Like, what if it's just something like that, where it'd be really cool and interesting, but also, a lot of people aren't really going to care about that character. What do you look up? Koopa Troopas or something?
No.
Finally put a Goomba in there?
Rockhawk.
How can Goomba can't be? We always say, Piranha. Piranha Plant's at least a strong enemy compared to a Goomba.
Right.
But
Rockhawk or Grubba from Paper Mario.
It's I feel like it's going to be something that's going to not be as big as we hope. And I could be completely wrong.
They're going to throw the peonies in there.
To stick with my ultimate want, though, it's not going to happen for a wide, sweeping number of reasons. I want the Ninja Turtles in the game.
Ooh.
It's not going to happen.
They
don't fit the criteria Sakurai set out. They started as comics and cartoon series and all that before they were video games, so it already doesn't fit the criteria Sakurai said. By the way, when Sakurai said that criteria was so long ago, who knows if that still stands to this day.
Right.
But it's just not going to happen.
Right.
But that's what I would like to see in the game. My ultimate wish list item would be those characters, especially with Shredder's Revenge coming out. Great promotion for them.
Yeah.
You could easily swap the Turtles. They all use hand fighting items. They could have a throwing star. They can all use the same throwing star for the long range. So that's personally what I would like to see.
Throw their weapon.
If I'm not going to get conquered, give me that.
Yeah. No, that's
it's not going to happen.
Interesting one. No, but
this is my wish list item because it doesn't matter what you guys say it is. Here's the thing. No matter what you guys in the chat say it's going to be, it's probably not that.
Don't they already have their kind of own Smash-ish game?
Turtles? Yes.
So that's also probably another...
But who cares?
This
is my dream.
No, for
my
sure.
wish.
For sure.
Again, I just explained.
Not going to happen.
I don't want to play other fighting games. I don't like fighting games. So the one game I do play, give me the characters I want. Give me SpongeBob. Give me all the Nickelodeon characters from that one fighting game. Put them in here. I'm happy. I love Nickelodeon. Give me Keenan and Kel from all that.
Yes.
Drinking orange soda is the final smash.
No, Good Burger.
Good Burger.
Ed from Good Burger.
Hyper Knight 03 says, Nintendo Prime, you for Smash. I'd bring the energy.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else I'd do.
Final Smash, hype responsibly.
No. Final Smash, hype responsibly. As I throw down the words and everyone and it's just crashing in and I'm just in the background just doing shots. Just doing shots. Oh yeah, totally kid friendly.
Yeah.
Yes,
John Madden for Smash, and every time you hit somebody, boom, bam.
If we're just gonna grab anyone, I want Ron Burgundy from Anchorman in there.
Yep. Yep.
His final smash was clearly the jazz flute.
Yeah.
Anyways, so a couple characters that some people have said, some jokingly, obviously like Dr. Phil and all that.
Yeah,
but some more serious ones like Joanna Dark.
Yeah.
Perfect
for
Dark
sure.
series, but there is a new one of those coming.
Bomberman.
You know, I saw Bomberman in there. Let's see here. A Tetris block, some people have mentioned. Tetris is an all-time classic. It would be interesting to have different types of Tetris blocks every time you load into the level, or maybe you have an ability to switch between them that gives you different, attacks or something like that. Because we've seen that from other people.
What about something from like
Toad?
What about something from like Hollow Knight?
I mean, yeah, an indie rep would be sweet. Super Meat Boy in there or something like.
God, could you imagine that? Just freaking saw blades popping up everywhere.
I could imagine that, especially from his stage. Because
yeah.
By the way, they all get a stage too.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah.
I think they could do a whole lot with like a Hollow Knight stage.
I think they could.
That's actually kind of I'm kind of surprised I thought of that.
Good for you.
Yeah, right?
Good for you. Reaching into the old bank there to pull out Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Now I want you to reach into the old bank for the next giveaway.
Okay.
Remember, folks, if we get 9 more members tonight, we got 1 new member. If we get 9 new members, you hit that join button, we will have an extra special big digital giveaway. But until then, we still have some other ones to do. And this one
is
oh boy! And notice the camera hasn't turned off since the fan came in.
Right.
I swear, if that's the only reason the camera turns off.
Oh, for sure. Right.
I literally just need to get a proper video camera. I'm in Wisconsin. It's not that hot.
No, I know, right? And your basement's not even really that hot.
I mean, it gets warm because we're under the lights right now.
Right.
Anyways.
This would be a
Hori. I think Hori?
Yes.
Hori Split Pad Pro. These are the red ones because that's all they had at the store. So sorry, I know those other colors, but we got the red ones. If you have one of those Mario switches, that might look really sick with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. For many people, this is the most comfortable way to play your Switch with third-party controllers. It has full-sized shoulder buttons, a precision D-pad, which we don't actually have on the Joy-Cons, and programmable rear triggers. It's a full-size controller experience in handheld mode, sized for comfort and performance. That's what the marketing material says. My daughter actually has a pair of these on her Switch, and she loves them. I don't, so you will have something I don't have, but that's okay. They are meant to be just played attached to the Switch in portable mode. So this is like a $45, $50 value.
Batteries in this thing? Do they have internal batteries?
They have internal batteries. But they're not really batteries. You can only use it in portable mode.
Right.
You can't disconnect them from
No,
the
I'm just saying
they're powered by the Switch itself.
No, I'm just wondering about shipping.
Oh, that didn't worry about that.
Okay.
Didn't worry about that. There's no batteries.
Okay.
Nope.
Perfect.
It just takes power from the Switch.
Perfect.
To work. So it only works in handheld mode. And don't even worry about the batteries. I'm the one that pays for shipping.
No,
I'll deal with it.
No. I was just worried about because shipping batteries and powered stuff and yeah,
It'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. He's worrying about things he doesn't even need to deal with. I'm the one that gets to deal with the problems. Because you can ship batteries internationally.
Yeah.
It's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But you can do it. They might make me repack it, but you can do it. And it costs a lot more money. Anyways, doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's get these Split Pad Pros given away. To enter.
Hold on, I got it.
You gotta reset the eligibility.
Hold on, I got
here. You got it? What am I putting in there to enter?
Hold on.
What are you doing right now? I have no idea what this guy's doing. He thinks he has this brilliant idea.
I do.
I can't read it.
For Christ's sake.
What are you doing right now?
Great. Oh my lord.
I have no idea what this guy's doing at all. Like seriously, I know
I can't even do. I can't even freaking.
I still can't see it.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
You can't move it any closer.
I know I can't.
It's gonna turn off. You know you could just type it on your phone and show it to me, right?
I can.
Your phone's right there. While he does that, yeah, we're giving away a Splatoon. We got 2 more giveaways right now planned for the stream. Again, we get 9 more members, and we will have a big digital giveaway. And all giveaways today are worldwide.
Yes.
Nate and Eric, final character. Dude Bob with the pencil, JK. It's
Doodle
most
Bob?
likely
Yeah.
Arceus, though. Fine. Okay, the
funny.
keyword to enter this time.
It's funny.
The keyword to enter this time was picked out by Eric. I get it. Okay.
I have a bad sense of humor. My sense of humor's dumb. So,
All right. All right, there we go. To enter to win the Split Pad Pro, type this once in the chat. Hip hip hori. Exactly as it's spelled. All lowercase. No
I'm a
spaces.
loser.
Hip hip hori. Ah, there the entries go fire.
No, not Immortal Me.
Why not?
I mean, you can, sure. But that's
All right, well,
not
people
what
are
we need.
entering.
Yeah.
People are entering. Let's talk about some other stuff here.
Yeah.
The Direct is obviously the big thing tomorrow.
Yep.
The reason why the Direct is obviously a big deal for those that it's not obvious to is simply because it's really the last time we're getting news from Nintendo this year. They might have a little something at the Game Awards, but we might not get news until February,
at the Game Awards. You
March,
mean little?
April. I have no idea. Heck, it might not be another Direct until June for
Yeah.
E3 next year.
Yeah.
If Nintendo decides to attend, which they probably will.
Yeah.
Please be in person.
Yeah. Right.
It's a lot better than whatever the hell they did last year.
I mean, weren't you thinking Bayonetta 3 at the Game Awards?
I do think Bayonetta 3 might be at the Game Awards.
So is that a little something, or is that a big something?
I mean, in the grand scheme of sales, it's probably a little something.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of, like, we've been waiting for this game since 2017, it's a big something.
Yeah.
Plus, Bayonetta kicks ass.
Yeah.
Bayonetta kicks ass. You know what? Like, Bayonetta overshadowed another game called Wet at the time.
What?
It was literally W-E-T, and it was a female lead role that was kind of sassy and all sexual and all this crap like Bayonetta is, and got completely overshadowed by Bayonetta coming out.
Damn.
Also wasn't as good, but
Damn.
I mean, that's why it got overshadowed. But still, we could have had two Bayonetta-type franchises running at once, is basically what I'm trying to say. It wasn't terrible. So I guess one thing I'll ask you, Eric, is we got Switch OLED coming.
Yeah.
And I know you don't plan to get it at least at this time. Maybe you get it down the line. Who knows?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not.
You never know.
Considering I just bought an Xbox.
What is the most... Well, so did I.
Well, yeah.
I'm just nuts.
Yeah.
What... So I'm making a video on like the ultimate comparison between the OLED, the Lite, and the base model Switch, tearing it apart, looking at the internals to see if they move things around, because it's the same chip, so I can't imagine there's much different.
Right.
Maybe they changed the cooling solution or something. We don't know unless we take it apart. Take apart the docks as well, because we talked about before how the dock can somehow be updated.
Yeah, right.
And the current dock can't.
What
Why can this dock get updates?
What else do you need in the dock?
Like, why
what else
is there a GPU in the dock that isn't being utilized right now that could be used for upscaling in the future? Something that we could only find out if we open the dock up. So, my question, out of that comparison, for someone who's not really, like, you're tangibly interested in it and, like, seeing it and maybe holding it, but not really buying it, is what is one thing in that comparison you really want me to do?
Ooh.
Because there's a lot that can be done. And I'm still formulating my plan for it because it's literally happening the same day it comes out. So I got to be on top of my crap.
Right.
I got to like get home and just get going on it right away.
Right. And I know you're doing like a gameplay comparison as best you can, obviously.
Sure. I mean, yeah. All the switches will be in one camera shot with the same camera. So even though it won't be the same as seeing it in person, you will obviously see the differences with them next to each other based on the current compression of whatever the video is. And I'll try to make sure all the brightness settings are the same as well. That's a big thing too. Like, oh, what if one wasn't? Yeah, we'll max bright all of it to make it fair.
God, I mean, besides, taking them apart and comparing pieces, that's what else can you do?
Well, what are you most interested in seeing? Like, just like if there's any actual color differences? Because it is an OLED.
Right, yeah, for sure. No,
should in theory be gorgeous.
It's the display that much better. I mean,
is it really that big a difference?
Yeah, is it that big of a difference?
You know, as an example, my iPhone is an OLED screen, but I can tell you right now, when I hold old iPhones that aren't, I can't really tell that big of a difference. But I'm not using it in ways that OLED really takes advantage of. And oftentimes, you know, I have things like the blue light filter on, so then, like, really, you're not getting pure colors anyways. So it is something I'm very curious about, just from a, like, my thing is brightness. How bright can it get? Because it'll be hard to show on camera. Maybe it won't be hard to show on camera. Maybe it's just that much brighter. But Because I'll do it with like the lights off, and you can get a good brightness comparison. But I'm curious because one thing the Switch doesn't necessarily do well is when you're in a really bright, sunny environment outside. It's not as bad as like the old school Game Boy days, but you can't really see it that well. It doesn't have enough brightness to really deal with that situation.
I think the other thing I'm really interested in is that new OLED dock, just because of what else is the biggest question of why it doesn't need firmware. That I think is one of my biggest questions: is why does this need firmware?
Yeah,
what's in this thing that
that's
besides
what I'm
an Ethernet port?
I mean, there's obviously a memory chip in there that can be updated, but why? Why does it need to be updated?
Yeah,
literally, it's an interface to deliver power and Ethernet and HDMI to a TV. There's nothing you really. It's a dongle. It's literally a dongle. You don't need to update dongles. So like, why do we have to update this?
Right.
Why is this different? Why does it need to be updated?
Right. I mean, I know I've thrown out the possibility of another Bluetooth port or Bluetooth chip in there to allow you to actually either connect more Bluetooth devices or eventually they're leaning in the microphone direction. That gives you a specific one to hook your headset to. We've talked about the DLSS chips to upscale.
I just realized how crazy it's going to be if a Pro comes. I'll have to take apart 4 switches to compare a Pro.
Damn, dude. Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
But see, then with the Pro, though, at least I got to also do performance. Because I don't really think there's going to be a new performance game. Nintendo didn't say there was going to be. I'm presuming there won't be. Maybe to be safe, I should hook this up to some basic performance FPS measuring and see if there is performance differences. I doubt it. Again, Nintendo has not. Maybe that gets announced tomorrow. Maybe there is a little boost in performance. Maybe it gets announced tomorrow.
Maybe.
And Nintendo's been holding back on that, but it's such a big selling point. And again, they're sold out. So I don't think there's a performance boost at all. But again, you can't technically definitively know until you compare.
Right.
And I'm not sure me just playing it, you're going to be able to feel that.
Right.
Maybe you would. Maybe you go to like Kokiri Forest in Breath of the Wild. It's like, oh yeah,
or
there's no leg.
Or does it clarify it more and show it more because it's a clearer screen? You're seeing the leg more clearly.
Yeah, it could feel worse.
It could feel worse.
It could be more jarring
because you're actually seeing it clearly, more clearly.
Yeah,
that's the other thing that I was kind of thinking about. Is it possible?
All right, let's announce the winner for this thing quick.
Okay.
Remember, you got to be subscribed. So if I roll again, we went over this earlier. I'm not going to go over it again. I'm just going to roll. It only matters what I type, not what Nightbot types.
Nightbot.
And we got another person subscribed. Good job. A lot of you guys are subscribed. I appreciate you guys subscribing. All right. Congrats. Whoops. I can't type. All right. You need to @ me back. Patrick is
a Navajo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Patrick is a Navajo. Please @ me back in the chat to confirm that you're here. And then you will, let's just get to that point first.
Yes.
@ me back in the chat to confirm you're here, or I will be picking a new winner. But we don't have a winner yet because you need to confirm it. We'll give you a minute. I have things on. Yeah, I have this on like literally. There's only a 5-second delay, so a minute should be good. So Patrick is a Navajo, waiting for you. Why are we getting Immortal Me's?
I mean, why not?
We already gave that away. Patrick is a Navajo. Hit me back in the chat quick. Hit me back in the chat. Hit me back in the chat. Patrick is a Navajo. @ me back in the chat, and congrats, by the way, if you do.
Mm-hmm.
Careful
with that. Careful with that.
Copyrighted.
Yep, pretty much.
Probably. Now my podcast taken on, you only be able to hear it on Anchor.fm.
Yep.
And all your various audio.
Yep.
Oh, I hope not.
Until you come back and pull it out.
I hope not. Come on, we got more stuff to give away, so I really want to get this one over. Oh, man.
Well,
is this going to be another redraw, but then by the time I type it out, they @ me back?
Right.
Like, we both have different chats going up, trying to pay attention, trying to keep it going.
We're still getting people entering the Immortals.
Which is done.
Which is done.
Which I can't unpin this, though. It's weird.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, wait, I can't unpin it from there. You got to go here.
Because reasons.
The message has been retracted.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta
see
pin a
that.
new message.
Whatever.
I probably
Yeah.
gotta pin a new message. Oh man,
All right,
I think it's a reroll.
it's a reroll.
That's gotta be
It's
a
a
reroll.
reroll.
It's gotta be a reroll. Here we go. Oh, can't confirm. Hidden.
Okay.
Reroll again. Can't confirm again.
They've gone straight to plaid.
Reroll again.
Oh,
Can't
jeepers.
confirm. Guys, gotta unprivate your subs. Can't confirm. There's a confirm though. Gotta confirm. All right. Congrats to. We're at them. Yep. Ice and Awakening does not matter because you're either not subscribed or your subscription is hidden, and I can't verify it. Ergo, we go with people who have it.
Damn, that was quick.
Hey, there it is. Mammon daughter, congratulations. You need to screenshot me adding you and then email me at nathan@nintendoprime.net. And you need to do it soon so I can verify it before the end of the podcast, because if not, we will re-give away this item if you haven't done it during the show. So basically do it now. That's what I would suggest you do. Yeah. But obviously if you're busy or something, you got kids or something else you got to take care of, fine. But then get to it before the show's over. Show's not over yet. We still got 2 more items to give away. So we'll go ahead and set this aside. All right. So at this point, we will open up the floor to topics from all of you guys. Anything you want to talk about extra with the Direct, any other gaming-related topics you would like us to cover. I can't guarantee we will take every topic, but you basically can just ask us questions in the chat, and we will do our best to pick some out and have some open conversations about them. And as always, for any super chats or whatever tonight, I am doing shots. Although no one's going to go on more than 5, so I haven't cracked into anything more than the wine.
Yeah.
The wine. What's up?
None.
Were you going? Yeah. What are you reading?
No, I was agreeing to you. Yeah.
I got a topic: pizza.
Yeah.
Talk about favorite pizza.
I mean, I like Supreme.
Hawaiian. Just garbage the hell out of it.
Hawaiian. Metroid Prime 4. What was it? Metroid Prime 4.
What about Metroid Prime 4?
I'm trying to find it. I just saw it. Metroid Speculations. I was thinking E3 next year. And I've been on that for a while.
2023. That might break some hearts. I don't know how it's coming. I'm just erring on the side of I don't know, so let's just be safe and not expect it anytime soon. Let's see here. Do you think anything Zelda will be there other than Age of Calamity? Because I do think there should be Age of Calamity DLC tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know. We talked about the possibility of like Wind Waker or Twilight Princess maybe getting unveiled for like it could be even the February game next year. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like they'll just let Age of Calamity DLC be its own thing. Mm-hmm. But who the hell knows? Could be Breath of the Wild too. Who the hell knows? Could be nothing. Awesome. Could not even get Age of Calamity DLC. Yeah, right? I don't know.
Oh, are you telling me I have to have 911 on speed dial just in case if they do actually drop Breath of the Wild like announcements tomorrow?
Oh, watch it like, oh, by the way, it is coming this year. We lied.
Yeah, it's right.
2022. See,
yeah, right. Heart attack. Yeah, right.
Oh, there's a special edition Switch OLED. I guess I'm giving away another one because I gotta go buy a new Switch OLED.
Oh God. You're right.
Am I going to get Metroid Dread? Oh, baby. You might not follow me on Twitter. You should. At Ninty Prime. I do put up a lot of tweets. Today I tweeted a receipt of me paying off my pre-orders for Switch OLED. And on that receipt, you will quickly see that I pre-ordered Metroid Dread.
I do not think we will ever see GoldenEye 007 on the Switch 64 stuff.
The original N64 one?
No. There's too many. Too many
what? Too many copyrights and other things to go to. Too many people own rights to that IP in that game. So it's a bit tough. Favorite tailgating food, says John. Dip, snack, etc.
Brats.
I mean, you gotta go with the classic.
Yeah.
The brats, baby. It's hard to beat a good brat.
It is hard to beat a good brat.
Okay. That's updating. You know what? Let's just go right into another giveaway.
Okay.
We are towards the end.
Yeah.
What do we want to do?
Go
that or that?
Digital.
All right, this one's pretty easy.
Save the big
This is
MF
pretty
for
This,
the end.
the big MF. I mean, it's literally big,
Yeah.
like physically large. All right, so we're gonna do another giveaway quick. This one's super simple. Super simple. This is just for a $5 eShop gift card. That's it. Pretty simple. Nothing special. I already have it. Same things as before. You win, at me back. Send me the screenshot, and I will send you a picture. Because I don't want to type it out because I'm lazy. Sorry. Doesn't matter. You still type it in your Switch anyway, so it doesn't matter. I will send you a picture of the code. Just let me know the code works. If it doesn't, then I got to yell at GameStop. And I'll just get you a new code.
Yeah.
Someone's going to... I should have said that. Someone's now going to cheat me and say it doesn't work, and then they're going to get $10 off me. Anyways. I trust in your guys' honesty.
Show proof. That would be kind of cool. A new Mario and Luigi game.
A new Mario and Luigi game?
Yeah.
Cool.
Those were pretty fun.
Type $5.
$5.
$5 one time in the chat, baby. All right. Yeah, $5 eShop gift card. We're obviously not going to hit that member goal tonight, it doesn't look like, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. Well, we could save that for, like, the future. The future is now. The future is now. Woo! And this is supposed to be folded up. I'm just dumb.
Well.
I mean, that's not even debatable. I just am dumb. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Derek Lang. I saw that quick. ISN Awakening. You have to go into your settings on your YouTube account and set your subscriptions to public.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it has to be. It has to be set to public. If it's not set to public, I can't tell that you're a subscriber. So you are subscribed. You might even get notifications, but
we can't tell.
I can't tell because it's hidden. He means business rolling up the sleeves.
Yeah, right.
Look at these pythons. I've been working out a little. Oh, yeah. I have been working out lately. This is the Ring Fit pythons, baby. Dude, that Ring Fit, dude, my legs are dead right now from Ring Fit. They are so sore. They've been sore for 2 days. Man, doing those squats. Man, so many squats to beat the dang enemies. Justin Basil, $5. Thank you so much for the $5. Technically not a super chat, a sticker.
Nice.
Thank you for that. Mammoth said they sent the email perfect. And I do have it.
In your settings under the privacy tab. It says keep all my subscriptions private.
Yep, you want to turn that off. Yeah, turn that off. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love when I get random business emails.
Yeah.
So this one, business cooperation. This is some Chinese manufacturer, it looks like. Like, one, we have two products that we'd like to try. One's a PS5 cooling fan. Because you guys know how much those cooling fans really help keep things cool. And what I love about the cooling fan idea that they have here is the cooling fans are drawing air into the system. When the system's blowing air out, you actually are probably going to heat your system up if you use this fan.
Maybe.
So, I mean, bottom line is you should never buy these cooling fans for your system. That's not going to help. You know what'll help? Do what I'm doing with the camera. Just point an actual fan at it if you're worried about it overheating. This is one, too. They said a Switch docks charger adapter.
What?
A 3-port charger adapter. Can I see this in the bigger...
No.
Okay, it's just a wall plug. It's a wall plug that you can plug 3 USB things into.
Okay.
I can plug my TV. No. Just no. If you're watching my stream right now and this is why you offered it, the answer is no. I'm sorry. If I'm going to review, I mean, there is something to be said about doing like a video where you just review horrible products.
Oh,
it can be fun.
Yeah.
Especially if I just get them all sent to me for free, so I don't even have to pay for these horrible products, and I'll be like, you shouldn't pay for them either.
Yeah.
I should start responding to every single one of these people and tell them, sure, I'm not going to agree to do anything specific, but maybe if you send it to me. And see how many send me all this crappy stuff from China.
Mm-hmm.
and just see how much fun I could have just doing
And
the worst.
I can't guarantee
It'd be
positive
the worst
reviews.
Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, Xbox accessory video of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Make it, Austin Evans does like the ultimate PlayStation 5, the ultimate Switch, where he takes these non-necessary accessories. But, I mean, I'd find something crazy to do with it. Like, what happens when you put liquid metal on the fan blades? Let's find out today.
Jesus. Okay.
Let's buy a static electricity gun and fire it at the Switch charge dock. Let's see what happens.
Can it handle this? Pfft, nope. It blew up.
Oh, man. What happens when I connect a car battery? The fun we could have.
Wow.
The fun we could have.
Oh, boy.
Those Chinese accessories that cost them all of like 3 cents to make
Yeah.
would not last. All right, I think we're ready to roll for that $5.
Roll for the $5?
Here we go. Hey, we got a winner. Maybe. Congrats. All right, Nicole Craner. I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
Sorry if I butchered it.
Please, at me back. Don't worry, people butcher my name all the time. It's Nathaniel Rumfeljans. I get called Jank. I get called Jizz sometimes because they don't even know what to say.
Chonk.
And Rumpel's
Junk.
always like, Rumpel?
Rumple?
Rum?
Rumpelstiltskin?
Rumpelstiltskin?
Yeah.
So at me back, please. Extreme gaming with Nintendo Prime.
Right.
That's what I should call that video. Extreme
Yes.
gaming with Nintendo Prime. Extreme. Does this improve my gameplay performance? No. I need to add RGB to my Switch. Does that improve my gameplay performance?
Yes, RGB to the Switch.
No. I did add RGB to a Pro controller. It is cool. It's dead right now. It is cool. But like,
It enhances.
I think it killed the battery.
It enhances.
Pretty sure it killed the battery because
Well,
I can't get this
duh.
thing to hold the charge anymore.
Nice.
I should swap it
there we
out.
go.
Hey, Nicole Craner! Thank you so much. Now, Nicole, you need to go screenshot me adding your name to show it highlighted and email me, Nathan@NintendoPrime.net, and I will send you that code tonight, right when the show wraps up. Please do this before the end of the show because we are.
Right.
That is not the correct email address.
Wow. Whoops.
It is Nintendo Prime. There's no I in there.
Nintendo.
I mean, there is, but
Nintendo.
Nintendo Prime. No, it's Nintendo Prime. That's the second one. All right. You know what? Let's just go straight to the next giveaway. Screw it. Let's get it done.
Okay. Did we confirm the second one?
Yeah,
with
we're all good on the second one. Third one, we don't know
fully
yet.
covered?
We're still waiting.
Okay.
So grab bad boy. This was supposed to be given away during
this
E3. This is like
beast.
the ultimate Switch travel case that exists. By Dackett. I don't even know what they cost today. They used to be really expensive. Maybe they're not anymore. Maybe they are because you can't get them anymore. And there's a shot in front of me. I must have been supposed to be doing a long time ago.
Why not?
But this is a beast. So it has this giant storage compartment right here. You can put extra Joy-Con in, Pro Controller, cords, anything. It's also got storage for, how many is this? Like 20 games, 20 physical games here, plus another extra storage pouch is there. And then on the inside is sweet. All these cutouts are perfectly sized for a Nintendo Switch. Now, it probably will fit an OLED. The OLED's not actually that much bigger than a Switch, but I can't guarantee it. But you can do Joy-Cons attached over here and slide your Switch in. It's got, see, I still got some of my accessories in here that I haven't used in a long time. Here's the grip. It's got a spot for the grip. It's got a spot for 2 Pro controllers, which I can show you.
Even the shoulder adapters, it's got a spot for.
Yeah, it's even got a spot, for those Joy-Con
Shoulder button adapters. Yes.
straps. I don't even know.
Yes.
They're whatever they are. So look, Pro controller. Now, you can technically fit third-party controllers like PowerA in here. Doesn't fit as well because it's perfectly cut for the official Pro controller. Watch. Slide it in. Just like that. And you can put 2 of them in. You can put the dock in here. It's got a spot for the dock. And by the way, where you put this, you can have the Joy-Cons attached or not attached. Just like you can with the Switch itself. It's got a nice slot for it right there. And they do, by the way, they thought ahead because this is some serious foam in here. They actually gave you cutouts to grab your items. Unlike other ones where you slide it in. How am I going to get the Switch out? Oh, look, there's a cutout to grab it. I have actually used this case before. I just don't need it. It was sent to me. I reviewed it. It is, in my opinion, the safest way to travel with Switch. It's not just tossing it in your backpack. Fully zips up like this. you can carry it like this. Has an optional massive shoulder strap. This is if you mean business, or if you're moving, or if you do a lot of travel and you want to bring everything with. You want no compromise when you're on that plane, heading to an hotel room for business meetings or whatever's going on with family. No compromise. Want to bring everything? Right here. Pretty cool. So yeah, gently used, I would say, but I haven't really used it. I used it one time since I reviewed it. And the only reason the gently used, you can see like a little mark here, that's because in my video, if you go back and watch it, if you can even find it, I'm pretty sure I kicked it to prove that it wouldn't break, and it didn't break. It did leave a little mark on the front, but it didn't break. So, had to prove durability test somehow.
Whoops.
I mean, I could have went worse. I have a giant cinder block outside. I could have dropped on it.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
That would have probably damaged it more, but
if people want us to sign it, we can sign it.
Oh, absolutely, we can sign it.
We can sign
any of the stuff that's physical that we give away.
Yes.
I mean, I could try to sign the digital code receipt.
I mean,
and like send it to you, and you'll have a picture of my signature.
Yeah.
That you're gonna start selling on eBay.
Yeah. For 30 cents.
Who the hell wants that signature? Punted the case. I absolutely punted the case. All right, let's reset this here.
Punt the case. Type it in. Punt the case. No, I'm just kidding. Yes.
To enter to win this Switch case, Switch travel case.
Woo! Yeah.
Note the capital letters, camel case style.
Punt the case.
Punt the case.
Punt the case.
Punt the case, baby. Seriously, this thing is awesome. I haven't used it for so long. It was supposed to be given away during E3.
Yeah.
Do you remember the person who got mad at us because we forgot about it on the final day?
I mean,
I didn't even know where it was. I would have still given it away.
Well, yeah.
I would have still given it away that day. I would have got up and went and dug and find it because we had a whole bunch of stuff in the back room.
Right.
But I was like, I don't want to do it now.
Yeah, right.
That pissed me off.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We just
gave away how, like, 40
We had 46 physical items we gave away during E3. Plus, God, over 100 digital codes easily. Yeah. Like, we gave away so much crap, thousands of dollars worth of stuff. And, like, the one item that we forgot, the one item that we actually forgot to put into that giveaway.
Somehow. I'm still surprised how we did that.
It's huge. Yeah. I don't know how we forgot it.
Yeah.
The guy said, your giveaways are fake. You're a liar. In that picture of all the items for the giveaway, you had that case. He clearly wanted to win the case, I assume.
Well, right.
Maybe that was the only item he wanted. Or maybe he just wanted to be a dick. I don't know. And he was just screaming at me in the chat. Some of our people that were here probably remember that. And I'm just like, you ungrateful little shit. That's the way I thought.
Right.
I'm sorry. It took me months to organize this. Mistakes are going to happen.
We should go back and look and try to see and then exclude this person if we roll them. Just to piss them off more.
Well, here's the problem. We had most of our streams with more than 12 hours, so it's cut off. But it's like, man, whatever. We're giving it away now, so get over it. I wasn't keeping it for myself.
Right.
It already was mine.
Right. Yeah.
If I wanted to keep it, I just wouldn't give it away at all.
Right.
I'm good. I don't travel enough with my Switch to need something like this anymore. Even when I go to E3, it's all right. I'm probably not going to bring the dock with and stuff, so. Never lie about punted cases. Punt the case. You should have kicked his ass instead of the case. Yeah, I just don't. I don't understand how people can be ungrateful.
Yeah,
I understand that a lot of people enter giveaways, like the Switch OLED giveaway. There's gonna be so many people entered in that giveaway. But here's the thing: it's like I would love to buy everyone, something, a little something. I'd like I don't have to do giveaways. Yeah, sure, you can talk about they benefit and grow the channel. Sure, whatever. But I've grown more without giveaways than I have with giveaways, believe it or not. I grew a crap load without giveaways last year. Bottom line is, I like to give back to the community. You guys are always supporting with super chats. We actually have somehow 30 people supporting us still on Patreon, this show. We literally, I can't thank the community enough for all you do. I mean, even tonight, I don't even know how many super chats there were. I know they add up to like $30. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, and with the community always showing the support, the members as well, I want to give back as much as I can, reasonably afford to as a father of three. Reasonably. I'd love to do like those E3 kind of giveaways all the time.
Right.
And like some people be like, oh, but some of those were sponsored. Yeah, you're right. We did have some of those that were sponsored.
We did.
Absolutely. But not all of it was. There was quite a chunk of change that came out of pocket. Let's not even get into the chunk of change out of pocket just to make the whole E3 show work.
Yeah.
Like, how about, oh, my kids broke a camera right a week before E3, and here I am ordering one not knowing how to use it.
Right.
Because why get the same one? Why not get the better one? Well, there's $1,300. I did plan to spend a week before E3.
Right.
And then, God, all the things that we had for the stuff that didn't work. Like we were going to be using these cam links. Turns out my computer couldn't handle them. There was a whole mess. That was very stressful. And the giveaways were just more stressed on top. We even got stressed out doing the giveaways.
You think?
It was bad. I'm not saying that we're never going to do giveaways again, and we'll probably try to find maybe a different way to organize it. These ones where we do it like in the chat this isn't too bad.
Yeah.
We had Twitter involved last time, and a large chunk of that for me was I was just trying to pass things off to Eric. I guess we could have did email. But I was just trying to pass things off because there was so much going on. And the thing is, the next time we do any giveaway that's really big, like major, like Switch OLED's a big giveaway, by the way. Yeah. So let's not pretend I'm still not doing big giveaways.
Big giveaway as in the amount of items.
Either the amount of items or the total value.
Yes.
As an example, I've always wanted to do this for someone someday. I'm not doing this anytime soon. But I've always wanted to be like, give someone a YouTube starter kit. The first mic, camera, a capable editing laptop.
Nice.
Maybe a webcam for live streams.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, I've always wanted to do something like that for a fellow creator out there that just wants to do something better than just your phone, which, by the way, your phone can do a lot. But anyways, but yeah, our next massive giveaway is at 100,000 subscribers.
And also, I seen in chat, yes, some things have gone out for E3.
Yes, I can. Woo! It's official. As of 2 days ago, we started shipping all the E3 items. We boxed them up last week, and they started shipping. Every time I leave the house, I grab some and go. Now, if you won internationally, you are in the last shipment, but also if you're international, it always takes longer to get to you anyway, so it is what it is. But they are slowly rolling on out. Everything will be shipped before next Friday. Guarantee that. Before the Switch OLED's given away, everything will be shipped, including this stuff. It'll all be out of here. Gone. Get out of here.
Hey, gone.
Speaking of this thing, shall we draw a winner, Eric?
Punt it.
Punt it. The punted case of all time.
Punt it.
The punted case. Here we go. Let's roll it. Ooh, nope. It's still hidden. Or you're not subscribed. So, next. There we go. And this person subscribed back during the big the big 3D All-Star. You're fake. You're not real, according to YouTube.
Right.
Back then.
Obviously.
Congrats to... All right. Congrats to Games and More - Moonlight. Please at me back in the chat to confirm that you're here, because you must be here to win. God, this thing is sick.
It is. It is.
Seriously. Like, if you do some serious travel, or you know someone who does, like, this is...
Right. Hey, there it is.
Got it. Thank you so much, Games and More - Moonlight. Now you need to take a screenshot of me adding you in the chat, and then send it to my email, and we need to confirm that. Nindy. I'm going to give you, like, maybe 5 minutes to do it, because we're kind of wrapping up the show. And if you don't, I'm going to pick a new winner. And the other one... Let's see.
Looks like we're good.
Oh, yeah. This is someone just wondering about sending out things. E3 stuff's all heading out. I'm not even sure which things exactly got sent out.
Other three things, yep.
Yeah, I know. $5 card. We're good. We're good. It's all good. We're good. Everything's good. All right. So we're just waiting for that person to email. Besides that...
No, we're good.
Final wish list for Nintendo Direct tomorrow. The games you want to see. Final wish list. Give me 5. 5 games you want to see tomorrow.
I'd love to see more Breath of the Wild 2, obviously. It'd be interesting to see more of the Project Triangle strategy.
Okay.
Out of left field, even though I'm probably not going to play it, but it still looks cool. Oh, God. Sparks of Hope.
Oh,
obviously.
There it is.
I'm surprised
that's a day one.
That was
for him.
number 1.
That's a day one.
I'd like to see I'd like to see. Oh God, some sort of Mario game, new Mario game. That'd be awesome. And ooh God, I mean, I gotta go with Snowboard Kids again, but why not?
Yeah, Snowboard
Why
Kids.
not?
So Breath of the Wild's obviously on my list. That's my number one most anticipated game of all time. Breath of the Wild 2 is. It used to be Breath of the Wild was, especially after E3 2016, but I mean, I already know how amazing that is, which just makes me really in on the sky, and I just Breath of the Wild 2 did like day one, day 0, day now. I'd pre-order that right now. If it was open, I'd pre-order right now.
Yep.
Probably like 8 times because I give away like 6 copies or 7 copies. I don't even know. Just pre-order like crazy. So yeah, Breath of the Wild 2. Duh. That's like my duh.
Duh.
After that, it gets kind of interesting, like the games I want to see. Because I'm going to go into what I want, not what I think will be there. So I mentioned before, Mario. Obviously, you mentioned it too. Some sort of new Mario game. Absolutely. Yes. I also want to see Mario Kart 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Done deal.
Fair enough.
I'm tired of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I haven't played it in a long time. I played the hell out of it on Wii U. Played the hell out of it on Switch. I'm good. I'm done. I don't need it. I'm finito. It's over. It's over. So, yeah, Mario Kart 9. I just want it. Even though I don't think it's coming this year, whatever. This is my wish list.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Mario Kart 9. I'm just going to say I want the new IP from Monolith Soft. There's what I want the IP to be.
Okay.
But we know factually they've been working on a new IP for quite some time. We just don't know what it is.
Right.
I want to see the new IP from Monolith Soft.
Okay.
Done deal.
Okay.
And this last one's a big cop-out.
Yeah.
Massive cop-out. And it's not going to happen. But I want it to. And I'm going to keep leaning back, even though it's been denied by Phil Spencer. I'm going to keep leaning back to the redacted statements in the Apple vs. Epic lawsuit about Game Pass on Switch. Game Pass on Switch.
Damn.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Phil Spencer can deny. You can always deny.
Yeah.
So people stop expecting it until it's announced.
Yeah.
Bam.
And Splatoon.
And I don't even know. GoldenEye that's never going to come back from
Right.
N64.
Yeah.
With Nintendo Switch Online. Nintendo Switch Online, I wanted to include Wii U in it, even though we almost have most of what's relevant from Wii U at this point. But have it for free! Well, kind of for free.
For free!
And we had a final super chat pop off here from Jean-Pierre Hernandez, saying this, basically apologizing for the email because the email went out before we addressed it on stream already.
Yes.
Yeah. All good. Don't worry about it. I know you're not actually upset. I gotta give credit to all of our winners from E3. None of you guys have been dicks about having to wait. I've been trying to explain we obviously didn't plan for it to take this long. Financial situations are what they are. Just, I always tell people just be happy you're getting it. And for the most part, everyone's just been happy they are getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just want to know they are. They want to make sure, some people are like, oh, I just want to make sure I didn't miss the package or it didn't get stolen or something.
Right.
Because it's with how many packages we're shipping out, it's really hard to give everyone shipping details.
Mm-hmm.
The Switch, because someone wanted a Switch, I will try to make sure they get the details for that. But like the ones I sent out earlier this week, I didn't get them any of the tracking information, and they might already have the stuff as of today. So, it's just something that was really complicated. Who knows? Maybe I should hire like a shipping company next time.
Right.
Just handle this all for me.
Right.
But thank you so much for the $5 support. I do appreciate it.
I mean, I do know somebody that works for FedEx. Maybe they can just throw shit on their truck and then just ship it behind the scenes.
Yeah, you work there. You get a discount on shipping, right?
Yeah, right,
At least an employee discount, right?
Yeah.
Just slip this all in under the radar.
Just take it in your... Yeah,
you personally hand deliver it all across the country.
Right. Right. Drive your FedEx truck all the way across the country.
All the way across the country.
Yes.
Quit your job. I'll give you like $500.
Yeah.
I'm not quitting my job for $500. Oh, you're lost.
Walk.
You'd also probably get arrested for stealing the van.
They can walk to Asia.
Walk to Asia. Yeah, we have one package going to Italy.
Yep.
Walk to Italy, baby.
Walk to Italy.
Get those holy Jesus powers upon you and just
right across the wall.
Right across the ocean. Nothing's gonna come up and eat you, I promise. You won't run into hurricane. You'll be fine. Yeah. You'll be safe out there. You can walk on water, baby. What more do you need? I guess you could part the sea.
Yeah.
And then that would be nuts. Then we finally get to see what's at the bottom of the ocean.
Hey.
Cool power.
And
why did they do that?
And
they parted the Red Sea.
And while you're doing that, have somebody behind you freaking throwing some fiber optics down.
While you're at, while you're doing that,
While we're parting it.
while we're not, why am I saying while we're down? Let's also set up like all the server infrastructure we'll ever need. Period. At the bottom of the ocean. That'd be fantastic. Cooled forever, maybe.
If pressure doesn't get to it first.
Yeah, pressure might just wreck it. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Did we get the last email?
Yeah, I got to confirm that last email. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes.
We have not gotten it yet. So reminder to Games and More Moonlight that you need to be emailing me a screenshot.
At Nathan
At NathanAtNintendoPrime.net. Be emailing me a screenshot of me adding you with your win. You need to do it. Like, literally, we're waiting on you. I'll give you 3 minutes. 3 more minutes.
Email is crashing.
Email
keeps crashing. Okay.
Gmail kept crashing. It's okay. Do your best. Use your phone if you have to. Use if that's what's crashing. You know, get it on a laptop or something. I know. It can be hard sometimes. Gmail can be a real bitch.
Yeah,
All emails can be.
Yeah.
To be completely honest. I used to work in email migration. Outlook wasn't that fun to work with. I'm glad it's taking a while. I need to clean up my wall because I have some old stuff up there. The longer it takes, the longer I can procrastinate.
I mean, hey, why not?
I'm like the master of procrastination, so I know all about that. Thank you.
Yeah, try on PC. Absolutely, yeah.
What?
Yeah, that on their phone. It keeps crashing on their phone.
Yeah, try on your PC. I know the hard thing on your PC is gonna. Well, if you already you can take the image on your phone and then just send it to your PC, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, how are you gonna take the? Because if you go on your PC, you won't be able to go far enough back in the chat, but you already have the picture clearly.
Yeah.
So I believe that you're trying.
Yes.
I believe that you're trying. I just need to I need to have it all confirmed up here. Let's see here. Do you remember the leak of Alula? Oh my God, do I remember the leak of Alula? Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's just not. That's like, do you remember the Switch Pro leaks? Of course I do. Of course I do. The supposed leaks. Rumors. Hey, the 7-inch screen was correct.
Hey.
The OLED screen was correct. The new kickstand was correct. The Ethernet jack was correct. The new dock was correct. A lot of it was correct.
Just no more power.
The 4K DLSS wasn't.
And no more power.
Or wasn't it?
No.
What if we open the dock and find a GPU that can be enabled later?
Again.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't actually think it's a thing, but why the hell does it need updates? I want to know. The world needs to know, Nintendo. What feature are you holding back?
Just like the world needs to know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. I mean...
there's been multiple videos on people...
I mean...
Turns out everyone's saliva is different. It takes a different amount of licks.
Well, I mean...
And the pop could be
Stanford that did the study on it? They literally made a licking machine.
Yep.
And went through hundreds of
to try to get
Pops.
consistent.
Yeah.
To see what the average amount of licks it takes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even remember what the result of that was, but I remember reading about it. Oh God, he's gonna Google it. He's gonna Google it. Does N64 come? If N64 comes into the Switch Online, well, would that mean the remakes of Ocarina of Majora wouldn't happen? No. That's just like saying that, that they weren't gonna, because Mario 64 would probably be there, that they didn't do 3D All Stars. By the way, I don't know those remakes are ever gonna be a thing. I hope that Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask get more remake than just the 3DS one. Obviously, we have the Ocarina of Time 3D, Majora's Mask 3D. All right, at this point, I know they're really trying, so I'm not going to be a dick. We're going to kind of wrap up the show here. And if they do not get that email to me here by next week, we'll just re-give it. We'll give it away again at this point. Mm-hmm. Because I know they are trying. So it's not like it's not like they're ignoring me. I know they're trying.
Right.
So I'm gonna let them do their best there. And we'll just re-give it away next week if it doesn't work out. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 20 of the Nintendo Prime Podcast. Our next podcast-related giveaway, unless we hit certain, the member goals and stuff like that, like a giveaway like we just did today, won't happen until episode 50. So quite a ways to go to that. If we do one every week like we're supposed to do, I mean, gosh.
That's 30 weeks.
30 weeks. So you guys can do the math on that.
I mean, it's under a year.
It is under a year. And it's episode 50, so I mean, we're not like Nintendo. We ain't celebrating every 5. Even then, it's not consistent. So, you guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. This was episode 20 of the Nintendo Prime Podcast. Be sure to tune into our live stream tomorrow because we will be live streaming the Nintendo Direct. We'll also have I will also have a video up sometime tomorrow before the Direct. It won't be about the Direct, I don't think, unless there's some leaks or rumors or something. But it'll be news, and then I'll have my live stream of the Nintendo Direct as well. I'll probably set up that live stream tomorrow morning so people can go sign up for it ahead of time. Thank you guys for tuning in. We shout out, I don't have to do the patrons. We did that last time.
Mm-hmm.
So
we
got to do that at the first one next time. By the way, if you would like to support the show, head over to patreon.com/Nintendo Prime. Our Patreon is literally just about supporting this show. It's all it's for. So if you would like to support the podcast itself, whether it's new equipment, whether it's just, hey, Eric,
Listen.
you want the money this month? Here you go, it's yours. Because he's never made a dime off of it.
Hey, listen, damn it.
Hey, listen. If you guys want to support the show, that's a way to do it. Otherwise, thank you guys for tuning in. You can check us out on all of the places you want to hear your podcast at. We actually have all 19 episodes before this one up as of now. Oh, thank you. I actually did something right. And this episode should be going up tomorrow as well for all of the audio listeners out there. All right, guys. Peace out. Hang it. Just end.